Hello, people. What time is it? It is 5:39 here in sunny California, okay? And I decided to come in and do a live, okay? I wanted to take a closer look at Travis Decker. Now, Travis Decker is the man who's still on the run. He's missing. And his three daughters that he picked up, okay, was supposed to take them to some event and they didn't show up. And when the police looked for him, they found Travis's truck. They found his three daughters not too far away, dead, tied up with bags over their head. Okay. And he's been missing. This is over 2 months. 2 months. Now, I don't know if he's dead or alive. Okay. And I'm trying to see. Well, we'll go with the gold deck first. We're gonna go with the gold deck and see what's up on Travis. It's really sad. They said that they said he suffered from post-traumatic syndrome disorder. Okay, to me that's no excuse. Okay, but my thing is, why you gonna kill the three daughters? Not one, not two, but all three of them. Okay, and didn't kill the dog. They found the dog. They found the dog. He didn't kill the dog. Okay. And they took the dog to a shelter, just in case you're wondering. Okay. Um, they said that they think he was homeless, living out his car or his truck. Okay. Living in and out of his truck and wherever. Okay. And they found some searches that he was doing on moving and relocating to Canada. Okay. So they figure that might be where he's on the run to. Okay. I'm gonna smudge my area. But they don't know. They haven't found the man. He could be up there decaying somewhere or in Canada. Now, they said that he was an avid I would say camper. He knew how to survive in the wilderness. Okay. So yeah, he was real good at that. So we're going to find out and see what you want us to know on Travis Decker. Is he dead or alive? Okay. Can you tell us that? What do you want us to know about Travis Decker, who murdered his three daughters? When did he kill them girls? Let me see. Oh, this was in June. Uh, wow. June 2nd, girl. He picked him up on the 30th, okay? He was supposed to bring him back and he didn't show up. Okay. And the mama was calling and calling, and the phone was going straight to voicemail, which means he had turned the phone off. Okay. So finally, she called the police because she had full custody because he was not stable. Okay. He was not mentally stable. So who knows what goes through people's minds. I don't know why I start yawning when I come on this internet. Ooh, I just threw them two cards. Okay, we got the sun and we got the two. I'm gonna stick those back in because they actually just slid off the top. So we get a little couple more shuffles in. Now, at the bottom of this reading, we have this card feel thick. We have the world in reverse. So it's not the end. It's definitely not the end. Okay. I don't know. That gives me the feeling if it's not the end, that he's still out there somewhere. Okay. Let's see what the cards have to tell us. Okay. We have some the Eight of Wands coming in real quick. Some news. Okay. Some progress, some movement will be coming in. And then we have the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay. So there's trouble coming out of the frying pan and into the fire. And it's saying a lack of progress. Now, they just did an update on here. So this could be what this is, because they just did an update. And then we have some teamwork here with the Three of Pentacles. So they're definitely working on it. They're working on this case. And we have the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles is someone who's it's good news. Okay. It's good news. Now, what the good news could be, I don't know, unless they find them. If they find them and get them off the street, that's good news. Other than that, okay. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Wands. So it's going to be hard moving forward. It's definitely going to be hard moving forward. And we have the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so there's going to be in regards to the government, there's going to be some difficulties, and that might be the government right here, since they're close to each other. Okay, overburdened and overloaded. Okay, the government. And then there's the devil in reverse. Okay, so we have the devil in the details. Okay, we have self-indulgence. Okay, which to me is drugs. And this man, okay, might be into drugs, might have a drug problem. Okay, now the thing about somebody in his condition is in his state of mind, um, being on drugs. Ooh, that does not help. That does not help. If this man is on drugs, okay, he is definitely not in the best of conditions. He's already got PST. Oh no, honey, I'm telling you. Then we have the Ten of Swords. He's done. He's done. Stick a fork in him. He's done. Okay. Oh yeah. And beside the devil. Okay. So I kind of take it that he's dead. The devil and the Ten of Swords could mean that he's dead, and they just haven't found his body. He's somewhere stinking. And then we have the Hangman in reverse. Negative patterns, impulsiveness, Ooh, we have the King of Swords, okay? It's that male energy. Yeah, it's that male energy. It says intelligent here, but that ain't got nothing to do with being crazy. Those are two different things. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So we have some female energy coming in. Okay. That's that's sad. This represents immaturity, emotionally immature. Okay. And then we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So letting go. Letting go of the old, letting go of people, possessions, and issues. Letting go. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. Because that could be dead. He just let it go. Okay. I could be wrong, but these two cards right here is not good at all. Let's see. Um, hmm. Should I do spill the tea or what's the tea on? Let's do some what's the tea. It's new. Okay. We put some vibes in here. What's the tea? Can you give us the tea on Travis Decker? Okay. He is missing. They found his three daughters tied up and suffocated, but they can't find Travis. Okay. Is he dead or alive? Okay. Can you clarify what these cards are telling us? Can you clarify what the cards are telling us on Travis Decker? Ooh. Wow. Killed the girls. And they said it was zip ties, okay, where they found them in the truck and where they found them, okay. There was zip ties thrown, all over the place. So he had plenty of zip ties. Can you clarify? What do you want us to know? What's the T on Travis Decker? Okay, what's the T? Ego. His ego getting away in the way of the relationship. Giving money, paying their bills, okay, always asking. Oh, oh wow, that's interesting. And he didn't have the money. They always asking him for money, trying to and he was trying to buy love and he didn't have no money. Oh, ooh, dirty offer. I don't know what that's about. What? I don't know what that's about. Fishing for comments. Love on the brain. Couldn't stop thinking of them. Unbothered. I don't know about that card. Unbothered. Somebody was bothered. Drama starter. Okay. So they're telling us that this is someone who stirs the pot and likes chaos. Stalker. Lurking online, checking the stories. Okay. Legal issues. Yeah. See, because they were going to court and they gave them They gave him, the mother, full custody because of his mental state. But he got visitation for a few hours on one of those days. And then I think every other weekend, he was able to keep him for 8 hours. Caught a case. Uh-oh. Somebody caught a case. Hey, I see a response there. I don't think he's alive either. Yeah, I don't think he's alive. That's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy. And then they said he caught an STD. Now he might have. Okay, this is one of the things where it's too much information. It's too much information. Okay, inside scoop, a closer look. Okay, they might need to take a closer look at this case, at the whole situation. Okay, karmic friends, can't trust the friends. He couldn't trust nobody, so he couldn't trust nobody. He was cyber stalking. Okay, probably keeping up with them on Facebook and stuff like that. And he was fake flexing. He was acting like he had money and he didn't. So maybe he thought, because they said that they thought he was homeless, okay, and he may not even realize that they knew he was broke. I'm fine, Wesley. How are you? Okay, I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Impersonator. Now look who they got as impersonator. Is that Michael Jackson? Well, they make it look like it. He wants your life. Oh, you at work? Okay, taking a little break. Okay, okay. So we have Queen Rising. So there's a female. Okay, and I'm gonna stop at that because this is a new deck, and I kind of think it might be going other places. Okay, so let us. I didn't want to do it, but let's do some true crime on this too. Say, let's do some true crime. Okay, because they got some. Can you tell us? Okay, about Travis Decker, where he might be located. Is he dead or alive? What do you want us to know? Can you tell us, give us some clarification on Travis Decker? Let's see what's going on here. Okay, because we found the daughters, but we haven't found Travis. And this is what? Over 2 months. And we want to know if he laid up dead somewhere, stinking up the neighborhood, and nobody realized, okay, that it's him. It's a body. They may think it's a dead dog, or dead animal. Okay. Yeah. That happens sometimes. People are like, I smelled something, but I thought it was a dead animal. Mm-hmm. Okay. What do you want us to know? Greed, assassination. So he dead. Love. Okay. Now this right here, this love card, it came in as something else too. And it might have something to do with being heartbroken. Okay. Heartbroken. Uh-oh. There's the devil's in the details. The devil. It's saying inside. So he may be inside somewhere. It's saying cult. And you know what? I noticed that these cases, a lot of these cases that we've been looking at, even the one with the other little girl, no, the two little kids, and and the two little kids, and who else? Somebody else is missing too. And this card comes up: accomplice or partner in crime. We got partying, party scene, dating, jealousy, and the children. Okay, so there may have been some form, even though it's strange and it's abnormal. Okay, and we don't think like that, but there could have been some jealousy involved around the children. Okay, and then we have drugs. And you know what? This is what I was telling you about this other one when it came up with the devil. And I was telling you just as a spread right here on this deck, okay, about he's the last person that need to be on drugs. Okay, you got somebody with PST, you got somebody that ain't wrapped too tight, and honey, they get on them drugs. Woo wee! Okay, we got a road. And I'm pretty sure he's up. He can cross plenty of roads. And we have the grandparents. Now I don't know who the grandparents are or what kind of involvement they can have. Hold on, but this is what's coming up. He may have. Yes, Wesley, you can ask me a favor. Oh, from South Africa. Yeah, but that is, it's strange. And then I see grandparents coming up in this, okay? And then now one of these decks, it was saying to take a closer look. It was telling us to take a closer look, okay? So there might be some issue within the family, okay, or some discord that they don't know about. Now the mother says that everything was fine, everything was going good, okay, but he had issues. And I don't know. That might be what she's saying. Okay. It could be a part of a shock response or she's in denial, but I think it's more to it because she said this man was waking up at night in cold sweats, screaming out. Okay. He hardly got any sleep. And then they finally end up getting a divorce. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So all that, okay. Um, I don't know. I would be really even leery about even letting him go. He could have drugged the kids beforehand because it was three of them. But see, he tied them up. They were tied up and they had the zip ties. And he could have drugged them beforehand. We got perversion. Now it says perversion, but it doesn't say anything. They did the autopsy, and it says that they were suffocated, and the manner of death was homicide. It didn't say anything about sexual abuse. Okay, but we got the family, and we have perversion, and the family, okay, could be connected. Okay. See, a lot of times there's perversion, there's abuse in the family, and they don't want you to know about it. Okay. And they will lie themselves, the parents, the grandparents, they will lie themselves, especially if they allow this to go on. They will lie. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So I'm kind of wondering, okay, she's saying that he's having these nightmares and waking up in the night and he ain't sleeping and all this kind of stuff when you was with him. Okay. I would be leery. I would be leery about somebody like that even coming around me. He's not too kosher. Hmm. Oh, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, well, I'm in California and it's 6:05 p.m. in the evening. So over there it's in the morning. And I see South Africa. I see on Beagle, okay, I'm gonna leave this right here where it's at. But I think that there may have been some type of an abuse, sexual abuse in the family, okay. And yeah, so they may need to take a closer look at the family. At the family. They may need to take a closer look. Make sure I got the right cards. Okay. Um, and they may find answers if they give it a closer look. No, he didn't. Well, he was supposed to be taking them to a an event. He came and I think he picked them up in the AM. So he was supposed to have them all day. Okay. And they were supposed to be going to some event or something that the girls go to, some class that they were supposed to go to. And when the mom called up because they wouldn't answer, that's when she found out that they didn't show up. So they hadn't even gone. Okay. So she gave it a little more time and she called the police. That's what happened with that. Hmm. So, and I don't know what they were supposed to. I was reading this, and it's saying a lot in regards to the story. Okay, so he did pick him up on May 30th, and they haven't been found since. Where was he taking them? And he talked to her about 15 to 20 minutes before he left when he came to pick up the girls. Yeah, there was a 5K running event on the 31st. Oh, yeah, you're right, huh? Okay, because he picked him up on the 30th. They're supposed to go the next day to a planned event. Yeah, because they said, yeah. Um, the Wenatchee Police Department announced the disappearance of the girls, stating that Travis Decker was homeless, living in his vehicle or at various motels or at campgrounds in the area. I don't think he's alive either. Okay, it's been over 2 months. Okay, and they haven't found him. But you know the thing about it was, you said If he was still alive and got away, he was still alive and he did get away. That's why they weren't able to find him. Well, see, the thing about them courts is it's a lot of stuff that they allow. Now, this man had been in where yeah. Now they had some sightings of him on June 4th, but that was a few days after um they found the girls. Okay. And the sightings that they had came out to be false. And they had plastic bags over the heads of each one of the girls. Each one had, that's just, can you imagine walking into a scene like that? That's crazy. That is crazy. Let's see if we can get a vibe. Okay. That is crazy. Oh my God. The poor detectives have to walk in on that and see them girls tied up, okay, with bags over their head, three bodies over there, laying there with bags over their head. He ain't gonna forget that for the rest of his life. He's not gonna forget that for the rest of his life. He gonna see that in his mind's eye. Okay. Wow. You know? Let's get a vibe. Let's see what a vibe is. Okay. The thing about with the post-traumatic syndrome, okay, is there's a lot of people walking around with that, but you wouldn't know by looking at them. Okay. It's like it's something you have to live with to really see the person. You see what I'm saying? Okay. You'd have to really live with them to see that they're suffering. Other than that, someone like you and me, we wouldn't know. And maybe that's why the judge allowed them visitation. Okay. See, he's sitting up there looking all copacetic like he got some sense. Okay. And at nighttime, okay, when he's trying to sleep and the mind is settled, that's when the crazy stuff creeps in. Because I think it was Afghanistan. I think he was in Afghanistan for a few years. Okay. And you waking up screaming, "Ooh, girl, I couldn't handle that." Woo! And it's just sad because you marry. They say, be careful who you marry. Okay, how was she to know? See, these they go into the armed forces. Okay, fine. It's when they come out. Okay, they don't come out the same. They don't come out the same. I mean, we talking damaged goods, okay? Totally damaged, okay? So let's look at the vibe. Can you give us a vibe, okay, on Travis Decker? Okay, what do you want us to know? Is he dead or alive? Now I got two decks that's saying he dead, okay, and that he was on drugs. What are you gonna let us know about Travis Decker? Okay, because the girls, his three daughters, are dead. Okay, he took off and is nowhere to be found. And this has been over 2 months. Can you tell us if he's dead or alive? What's the vibe on Travis Decker? And I would look at that mama too, because she got a lawyer. See, possibilities. Okay. It's telling us there's possibility, okay, and to follow our intuition is basically what it's saying, okay. The soulmate, okay, friendship, I believe he had, and the laughter, the good times, okay, and then he got in over his head. He got in over his head some way, somehow, and the chaos, the upheaval, okay, his downfall. And he started cutting ties. They were cutting ties. They got the divorce, okay, and he was very envious and resentful, and there was some discontent because whatever, okay, because like I said, he's damaged goods now, so who knows. uh we have the feminine energy coming in, okay, established, secure. See, she was secure. Okay, she got the kids, she got a place to stay. He didn't. We got some lust going in there, greed. Okay, maybe the wife was inconsiderate, or he felt she was inconsiderate, and he was puzzled, left him puzzled, confused, conflicted. Okay, today he's in a better place. Okay, blowing out the candles, getting his glow up. Or maybe she getting her glow up. Okay, I'm wondering, is that why? Maybe that's why she let him go with the kids. Okay, she probably knew something in their relationship or whatever may have told her something like this was possible. I don't know. Okay, somebody's getting a vacay, relaxing, having fun, because she lawyered up. The mama lawyered up. I haven't seen the mama. She just the lawyer. They showed the lawyer. Okay, narcissist. Somebody's feeling salty and bitter. We have the protection of the Archangel Michael. So he didn't took them girls. The Archangel, they with the angels. Okay. Uh Suffering in silence. So I take it that this man may have been suffering in silence, like I said, because to us they appear fine and everything, okay, and you don't really know everybody. The public doesn't know until the tower moment. Everything explodes. Then that's when we see it, okay. Other than that, they act just like regular schmegular people. Yeah, but see, the only thing about that though, Cara, is they may not have had such a beautiful life. See, when stuff like this happens, the thing about stuff like this happening is something's going on in the background. Okay, you don't just wake up one morning and, well, maybe some people do. Okay, but you don't just really wake up one morning and decide to kill all three of your daughters. You know what I'm saying? Okay. There was something going on, and I wondered what really the dynamics. Every time I look at this case, I always wondered the dynamics on that separation there that they had. She's saying, oh, it was fine and everything was fine, and I didn't see nothing. I didn't recognize nothing. Okay. And he was homeless. He was living from hotel to motel, in and out his car, and you didn't see nothing wrong with the man. So there was some unity and closeness there. Okay. And if there was some unity and closeness there with the wife, okay, right? There might have been some resentment on the fact that they were divorced and they were separated, and he was living out of his car while she's living in a house. See, he was delusional, daydreaming. His head was in the clouds. He had to breathe and let go. And maybe that the what he did may have been his way of letting go. Missing, longing, missing you, reunion. Yeah. See, because I'm thinking that he felt a different way. He wanted his family back. Okay. And she was drawing boundaries. She was drawing boundaries. Okay. You could do this, you could do that. Okay. And that's it. Okay. And he felt stuck because the courts, he felt stuck. The harmony, the balance, and the peace that once was there is gone. Is gone. He needed some healing. Now they did say in the report that I was reading that he was not getting the mental health that he needed. Okay. They were saying that it was not the justice system, okay, or the judge that failed him. It was the mental health, basically. He was not getting the help he needed. Now, if he was not getting the help he needed, and as a veteran, okay, he was entitled to that. However, if he was suffering like that, she knew that, okay, because she said it. But if he was not getting the mental health that he needed, she knew that too. She knew that too. What is it, Wesley, that you want? You said you wanted to ask me a question. I said, yes, you can ask me a question. I didn't see the question, though. You can ask me. You have my undivided attention. What you want, baby, I got it. What you need. I'm waiting. Did you want to read a real quick read, Mr. Wesley Bradbury? You must go soon. Yeah, but this is crazy. If anybody out there wants a reading on whoever, yourself, a loved one, celebrity, okay, let me know. Oh, his ex. You're talking about Wesley asks if his ex is coming back. Let's see. We're going to get the new deck, the Light Seers, okay, and see if your ex is coming back. Is that what Wesley wants to know? Charlotte, Wilhelmina, Johanna, Wally, okay, is she coming back? This is a new deck, so is she coming back? How old is she? Would you care to say? Is she coming back? Can you tell us if she's coming back? If Wilhelmina, I like Wilhelmina, is coming back home. Okay. What do you want us to know about Wilhelmina? Oh, okay. Okay. So Wesley wants to know, is she coming back? Okay, so let's look at the cards. I'm going to bring you down so you can see. What do you want us to know about Wilhelmina coming back home? What's her vibe? Okay. Underneath it all, okay, we have the Emperor in reverse. Okay, this is the Emperor. He's sitting there chilling. Okay, but now he's in reverse. Okay, he's in reverse. I take it that's you, Wesley. Uh-huh. Okay, we have the Tower. Okay, so I can tell you right off, that's no. She's not coming back. But let's move on. We don't want to go so fast. Okay. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. And the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. For some reason, I got this deck in reverse. Okay. Well, the Tower came out right. She's not happy. She's not happy. We have the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay. So she's not happy. Okay. She does not want conflict. Okay, so I kind of got a feeling that there might be some conflict in the relationship, some disagreements. Okay, and she don't want to fight no more. Okay, is basically what this is saying. She don't want to fight no more. Okay, we'll continue, and we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So we have some immaturity, some immaturity going on here. And we have the Four Cups. She looks like she might be a little bored. She doesn't look like she's too happy. She's thinking about the relationship and what's been going on. We have the World. It's over. It's end. Okay. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So she doesn't look too happy. We'll draw one more card, okay? The Page of Swords, okay? She's got a lot of ideas, and she's looking something up. She's been looking into something. She's doing some research, okay? I don't know. Are you guys married? Did you say girlfriend? What must you do? Well, I don't know what you really could do here, okay? But I can tell you right now is understanding. And you have to pray for that. You have to have understanding. You have to pray for understanding. Pray for understanding. And if you pray for understanding, then you'll know what you have to do. Because understanding, and it'll take a lot away, a lot of conflict, okay? A lot of conflict, because you will have an understanding. And not just pray for the understanding for yourself, but pray for understanding for both of you. Pray for understanding, okay, in your relationship. Pray for understanding. God will give you understanding, okay, if your heart is in the right place. If your motives are right, okay, he'll give it to you. You were together for 11 years. Okay. Wow, that's a long time too. So yeah. Yeah, but you pray a lot for her. Pray for yourself. Pray for some understanding. Pray that God give you understanding. Understanding. And if he prays, and if you get the understanding, you may be able to understand that she left. You may understand that she's why she's not coming back. You see what I'm saying? There's an it makes a difference. That's why I tell people, you can have courage, okay, you can have strength, okay, but you need strength. You need courage to go with that strength, okay? You need understanding, okay? To understanding will give you patience. It will give you it will cease down on the conflict, okay? Understanding about everything, just understanding. You're welcome, sweetie. Okay, and come back, honey. Okay, I don't know when I'll be live. I'm here all day, but I wake up at different times. So, thanks, Zara. Car. I said Zara. Okay. Yes. But if you don't do anything, pray for understanding. Believe me, it has worked tremendously in my life. Okay, because I am very short tempered, okay, which means I am a fool, okay. I am a fool, impatient, short tempered, okay. I pray for understanding, and now, okay, I am able to have an understanding before I react, and it just keeps me calm. Good night. Anybody else have a request? Do you want me to do a vibe on Wilhelmina before I go? Let's do a what's the vibe? What's Wilhelmina's vibes? Okay. Maybe if you look into that, that'll give you some understanding. Okay. So, what's the vibe? Can you tell us the vibe on Wilhelmina in South Africa? Okay. What's she feeling? What's she thinking? What is her current vibe? She's been with her partner for 11 years. What can you tell us? And thank you for your answers. Wilhelmina. Okay, let's take a look. She's puzzled. She's confused and she's perplexed. Okay. So I don't know what's going on in the relationship. You would know better than I do. Okay. She's tired. I told you she's tired of fighting. She's tired of the conflict. She's tired. Okay. We have lust. Okay. Somebody's being inconsiderate. She wants to slow down. She wants to slow down and smell the roses, okay? She's established. Is she established? Feeling secure, okay? She's got new opportunities. But at the same time, she's feeling stagnant. She's feeling stuck, okay? So the relationship might need a little, uh, um, what do you call it? Spontaneity. Okay, you might need to be spontaneous. Okay, bring her flowers one day. Okay, without saying anything. Okay, come home, plan to go out and eat. Okay, today she's got some good vibes going for right now. Okay, we have third parties, okay, karma. So we have other people hollering in her ear. So there's some dissatisfaction going on, okay? And maybe her friends are agreeing with her because they see her unhappy. She might be telling them things that she's not saying to you, or if she's saying them to you, you're not hearing her, you're not understanding what she's saying. Okay, then it turns into a argument and an ongoing conflict, and just gets to be like she's talking to a wall. So she feels like running. She needs some to escape. Okay, she's been suffering in silence. So we do have some psychopathic tendencies here. There's some abuse, some conniving and conniving going on. You know anything about that? What must I do to make her happy? I don't know what you should do to make her happy. You know why? Because I don't know her. You have a better idea at that than I do. So you need to be more realistic. What did you do? I'm gonna tell you what did you do to get her? The things you did to get her are the things you need to do to keep her. The things you did to get her are the things you need to do to keep her. I hope that makes sense. Whatever you guys were doing at the beginning of your courtship, you taking her out, you guys going out, that's what you need to be doing. Okay. You get used to each other people, you get used to each other, and you get stagnant all the time. Okay. Somebody's suffering in silence. Okay. Or they're arguing and they're telling you, but you're just not listening. Okay. So I'm going to end it with that. Okay. Remember, understanding, okay? The things you did to get Wilhelmina should still be the things you're doing to keep Wilhelmina. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, okay? Any questions or requests that you have, leave them in the comment section down below. But most of all, stay blessed. Bye.